As a people with one song, with one voice, we're a nation undivided and poised. We will take a stand and build our land in faith to defend what is ours. Here we are as a people with one heart for one cause. Where the time is to rebuild.
Thank you very much. Good morning to all of you. Those of you I have not met individually, I'm James Entwistle. I have the privilege of being the ambassador of the United States of America to your marvelous country of Nigeria. Now, in the interest of time, let me be very succinct. I have been talking over the past year about the importance of nonviolence in your elections next month. Why do I focus on that? Because Nigeria is our most important partner in Africa. I am the representative of a great democracy. Your country is a great democracy. So it is in our interest to move forward together to see a nonviolent, credible, and transparent election here. Last week in Abuja, I had the privilege of watching as leaders of political parties, including President Jonathan and General Buhari, signed what is being called the Abuja Accord, which commits them to nonviolence during the conduct of these elections. I thought it was a very significant event, and I feel very strongly that when each presidential candidate signed, they were not just signing for themselves, they were signing for their entire party and for every candidate that their party is putting up anywhere in the country. Now, I'm delighted that this morning we have been honored that religious leaders and the three governor candidates joined us. We have just had what I thought was a very open and productive discussion downstairs between religious leaders, between the REC, and between the three governors candidates on the importance of transparent, credible, and nonviolent elections here in Rivers State. Finally, I know diplomats talk too much, but finally, of course, the three candidates, they stand for different things, they have different platforms, they have different views. That is good. That is what democracy is about. But when I listened to them, and I had the privilege, in addition to this morning, of calling on each of them yesterday, I was struck by how much they have in common. It was clear to me that regardless of their differences of opinion, they all love this state and they all love Nigeria. So I was focused on what they have in common as they proceed together in this campaign. All of them clearly are patriots and love this state and love this country. So with that, if I may pass the microphone to Father Obi, who will briefly explain what we're doing next. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for your kind words. We have had a very important, very frank discussion between the religious leaders and the candidates. And we all resolved that to conclude this day, that we shall invite each of them, not just the candidates, but also the religious leaders, to sign a very simple pledge on the part of the religious leaders to encourage and continue to talk about non-violence, encourage their people to go out and vote, but also not to be allowed to be wooed into situations of violence. On the part of the candidates, to continue forthright in their campaigns, but never to encourage, condone, either by word or deed, or what they have not said and have not done, any acts of violence during, or before, during, and after the elections. So it is my pleasure at this point to invite first of all the ambassador of the United States of America to append his signature to this pledge. sense of it? All right, please, let me read the pledge so that everybody is aware of the contents of it before you ask to sign. Each candidate begins, I, their name, do hereby pledge on behalf of myself and my supporters, or particularly it was designed for the candidates, on behalf of myself and my supporters, to promote peaceful participation in the 2015 elections and beyond. I further pledge to accept the outcomes of the elections, whatever they may be, and to seek redress for any perceived injustice through legal and legitimate channels. But the candidates will sign, or the ambassador will sign, then the candidates follow, and after that we shall ask each of the religious leaders to witness to this pledge and appending their signatures to Your Excellency.
I sign on behalf of the Ambassador Party. No, I sign on behalf of the U.S. government, but more importantly, the people of the United States of America who are committed to democracy, just as
Your Excellency, shall I invite the APC candidate, Dr. Dakoku Peterside, to append his signature? Thank you, sir. And next, I shall invite the PDP candidate, Chief Nyesom Wike, to append his signature. Thank you, sir. And then the Labour candidate, Tonye Princewill. Thank you, sir. May I invite Dr. Winston Iwo, who is Bishop, Grace Covenant Ministries, to witness to this pledge. Al-Haj Nasir Ufo, the Vice President General, Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs. Thank you, sir. We shall now invite His Lordship, Most Reverend Camillus Archibald Itugudo, Catholic Bishop of Port Harcourt Diocese. And next we shall invite Most Reverend Ignatius Kate, Archbishop of the Niger Delta, please to append the signature. Thank you, Your Grace. And finally, I, Chairman of Dawn in the Creeks Board of Advisors, shall witness to this agreement and shall continue to work for and work with all those who are committed to peace during this election. My name is Reverend Father Edward Obi, and I speak. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen of the press. If you have a very quick question for the other candidates,
Gentlemen of the press, let me thank the ambassador, the religious leaders, and my brothers and friends who are the candidates of other parties, and to say that we have agreed and we are going to follow it up to see that there is no violence in this general election of 2015. We are fully committed on behalf of myself, my supporters, and the People's Democratic Party. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I hope you all understand that Barrister Wiki has a very urgent appointment and we have to leave immediately.
He said he wants to hear
okay.
Let me also echo what the PDP governorship candidate has said, to also reiterate the need for peace, taking responsibility not just for my own actions but for the actions of my party. The intention is for peace, and of course, in respect of that, non-violence is absolutely what we promote. The Labour Party candidates have already taken a commitment to that effect. I want to ensure that we send this message out to everybody that peace and non-violence is what we promote. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Finally, Mr. Ambassador, members of the press, my colleagues, especially Chief Monkey and Prince Tonye Princewill, already expressed their appreciation on our behalf to the Ambassador of the American Embassy. We met this morning and we all identified political violence as the greatest threat to the forthcoming elections. We clearly stated, each and every one of us, that we are committed to a non-violent election. And we also took responsibility, not just for ourselves, but for our parties and our supporters. I want to say personally, on behalf of the All Progressives Congress and our supporters, including all the candidates on the APC, that we subscribe to non-violence as a way to fight. We will do everything within our powers to ensure that our people have within the confines of the law. That is our pledge. Thank you.
And we'll know we'll get there someday. Can somebody say and someday we will sing like the song.
I hope this will not be that it's on the side of the meeting.
From the north, south, east to west, somebody say if you believe to the same, with the foot of
So thank you very much. Thank you. Dawn, D-A-W-N, New Dawn. Jeff Creeks. I'm off in the creeks of the neighborhood. I'm just for campaign. Dawn in the creeks, one of our guys. I think I'll send that. Yes.
As a people with one song, with one voice, we're a nation undivided and poised. We will take a stand and build our land in faith to defend what is ours. Here we are as a people with one heart for one cause. We're the time.